Hello everyone, welcome to Rima Vinod Eminent Classes. We are going to discuss a new topic today from Chapter 2, Federalism Political Science. The topic is how is federalism practiced and decentralization. So let's begin. How is federalism practiced in India? We can understand this topic under the three headings: Linguistic States, Language Policy and Center-State Relations. Firstly, start with Linguistic States. In 1947, our country India got independence from the British rule. The boundaries of the several old states were changed in order to create new states. This was done to ensure that people who spoke the same language lived in the same states. As we can have many examples here, like Punjabi speakers, for them the Punjab state has been created. Haryanvi speakers, Haryana state has been created. Assamese speakers, Assam state has been created. Tamil speakers, Tamil state has been created. Malayalam speakers, Kerala state has been created. Kannada speakers, Karnataka state has been created. In this way, many states has been created on the basis of language. But there are some states which has been created on the basis of their culture, ethnicity and geography, like Nagaland, Uttarakhand and Jharkhand. If we talk about Uttarakhand area, it is the hilly area. The people who are living here, their culture is different, their beliefs are different, their wearing style and food habits are also different. If we talk about Jharkhand people, the people of Jharkhand mostly in this area, it is tribal belt people, if we talk about the geography, so it is rocky belt areas. So these are geographically and ethnicity and culture wise different. So in this way, some state has been created on the basis of ethnicity, their culture, sometimes for geography. Now, language policy. Our constitution did not give the status of national language to any one language. Hindi was identified as an official language. Besides Hindi, there are 21 other languages recognized as scheduled languages. The use of English was to stop in 1965, but non-Hindi speaking states demanded to continue the use of English. In South India especially, movement became violent and the central government responded by agreeing to continue the use of English along with Hindi. Here you can see the list of scheduled languages including Hindi. Hindi has been made official language, but the nationalist leaders, many political parties, they wanted that Hindi should be given the status of national language. But our constitution makers has not given any language the status of national language. There was a fight for use of English. In the starting, it has been observed Hindi was not used in all over India, like in Bengal area, like in South India, but English was used by many, especially the elite, the educated, the literate people. They know English. English was a common language in many parts of India because everywhere English people were living there and institutes were there where the Indians have studied, and Indians also knew English. In South India also Indians were knowing in the southern states of India. They wanted that English must continue as official language. So the movement started in favor of English. It became a violent movement and finally central government has agreed to use English with Hindi language. Center-state relation. Before 1990, it has been observed that as and when the ruling party at the state was different, the parties that ruled at center tried to undermine the power of the state. Even they also tried to dismiss the state government. After 1990, the scenario has been totally changed. After 1990, it has been observed that there was a rise of many regional political parties. This was a beginning of new era of coalition government. तो coalition government बनाने की जो प्रथा है इस टाइम से स्टार्ट हो गई. The reason was from now it has been also seen that no single party was getting the clear majority in the Lok Sabha election, so they need the support of other political parties to form the government. In this way, the fashion or the era of coalition government has been started. This led to a change in the culture of power sharing, and they started respect for the autonomy of state governments also. This trend has been supported by a major judgment by the Supreme Court that has made it difficult for the central government to dismiss the state government in any arbitrary manner. Thus, we can see that federal power sharing is more effective now than it was in the early years after the constitution came into force. Now, we are going to discuss about the topic decentralization. First of all, we should learn what is decentralization. So, decentralization is when some power is taken from the central government, some power is taken from the state government and given to the local government. It is called decentralization. मतलब क्या है? कुछ पावर स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से लिया और कुछ पावर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से लिया और वो पावर जो है वो लोकल गवर्नमेंट की. दिस सिस्टम of sharing power is called decentralization in India. This concept helps to inculcate a habit and culture of democratic participation even at the grassroots level. The basic idea behind decentralization is that there are a large number of problems and issues which are best settled at local level. जैसे कि लोकल पीपल हैं वो अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं कि किस लोकेलिटीज में प्रॉब्लम कहाँ पे है, तो वही लोग अच्छे से डील कर सकते हैं. जैसे मैं एक छोटी सी बात आपसे पूछूं कि जो इस टाइम में गवर्नमेंट है मोदी जी की, तो जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में जो लोग बैठे हुए हैं क्या वो जानते हैं कि आपके लोकेलिटी आपके मोहल्ले में क्या प्रॉब्लम है और उसका कैसे सोल्यूशन निकाला सकता है? तो वो नहीं जानते. बट द पीपल हु आर लिविंग विद अस दे आर नोइंग बेटर वे. So this system has been observed कि एक लोकल गवर्नमेंट जो सिस्टम है ना ये अच्छे से हमारी प्रॉब्लम को डील कर सकता है एंड द यूज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज कैन आल्सो बी यूज्ड इन द बेटर वे एंड इन proper managed way. Effectively we can manage all the resources and run the system. At local level it also has been observed that now people can directly participate in the decision making. So like you see in the local government like municipal corporation, municipal committee, or in the gram panchayats, we can directly participate in the local self-government. Decentralization in India. In 1992, the constitution was amended to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective. According to it, compulsory to hold regular elections. पहले elections regular नहीं होते थे. It was fixed after 1992 कि after 5 years there must be an election. 1/3 seats are reserved for SCs, STs and OBCs. From now, 1/3 seats are reserved for women also. Means in panchayat there must be one SC, ST or OBC seat and one seat for women also, women candidate also. For election of this all local level, it also has been designed that an independent state election commission has been set up to conduct panchayat and municipal elections. The state government are required to share some power and revenue with the local governments. Decentralization in India. The implication of panchayati raj and municipalities as the third tier of the government on India's federal structure. Here we can see that some power of the union and state given to the panchayat and municipalities. So panchayati raj is working under 3-layer system again. So at the top level in Panchayati Raj system there is Jila Parishad, then the block, then the village. So we can understand it in this way that village is the smallest unit in Panchayati Raj system. Many villages are constituting a block or taluk, and many blocks are constituting a Jila Parishad. In the same way, in municipality, we have three-layer system here. The metropolitan cities have the municipal corporation, the small cities have municipal council, and the very small units they have the Nagar Panchayat. Some are the autonomous councils also in the tribal areas. Thank you for watching the video.